My name is Bryce and I'm a licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. The National Association of Realtors was involved in a lawsuit in 2024 that has changed the way realtors conduct real estate transactions. The lawsuit was centered around broker commissions in the real estate transaction and the transparency involved in those commissions. Midwest states like Minnesota and Wisconsin have always been transparent that commissions are negotiable. Those states also made it clear who was ultimately paying those commissions and what consumers' rights were in the real estate transaction. However, as an industry, big changes were implemented as a result of the settlement reached during this litigation. Beginning in August 2024, realtors have different rules to guide home buyers and sellers, and my hope is to give you some clarity on those changes. Here's what you need to know as a buyer looking for a home. Now, I've got a lot of information to cover, so I'm going to use a few of my notes to make sure I don't miss anything here. 96% of home buyers start their home search online, and with the new changes, I'm asking you to reconsider where you start. Previously, a home buyer could go online to a number of home search sites and click a link asking to tour a property. While that still holds true today, there's some changes to a realtor's requirements before showing you a home. Buyers will now need to sign a contract for representation. There are several options a buyer can opt to choose in signing a contract. So I hope to explain this in a way that can help you understand. There are 4 different representation contracts a buyer can enter with a real estate brokerage in Minnesota. I like to explain these contracts in a way of getting into a relationship with someone when you meet them for the first time. A one-time showing contract is similar to a blind date. You get all the details of the house on the internet you like, you click on a button that you want to see it, and a realtor on the other end says, sure, I'll show it to you. However, you've never met this realtor, so you don't know if they really have your best interests in mind or if you're a good fit to work together. Be careful about getting exclusive too soon, which I will talk about later, because in order to show the home, he or she may ask you to sign a one-time showing agreement. While there's nothing wrong with this, it doesn't give you all the protections of representation other contracts do. So before seeing homes, I suggest meeting with realtors and finding someone who can truly help you through the process. A non-exclusive contract is similar to dating someone. You've met them, getting to know them, not sure if they're the right one, so you say you'll sign a non-exclusive contract to see if they can earn your trust. This is the contract I'd recommend somebody entering into when viewing homes for the first time with an agent, as it allows full representation without the commitment. You are free to work with other agents, but keep in mind, you'll need to have a contract with them in place as well if you do. An exclusive contract is more like a committed relationship. You've met them, you've gotten to know them, and you know they're a good fit for you. I suggest this contract when you've gotten to the point that you trust this person and you want to make an offer on a home. You get full representation, but you can only work with that brokerage to continue helping you through the home buying process. Well, why would you sign a contract like this? This is where both parties know there's a level of commitment that is higher than any other contract available for representation. A great realtor will use non-conventional ways of finding you the perfect home, and it gives them the confidence that the hard work that you're putting in to represent you doesn't go unnoticed and makes them go the extra mile to make that process great for you. Finally, what you need to know is that commission for a buyer's agent was primarily obtained through the seller's broker as cooperating broker commission. The seller would agree to a listing percentage with their broker, that a percentage would be given to a buyer's broker for bringing a buyer to the property. The buyer still paid a commission, but the amounts were much smaller, with the majority of it received from the listing broker and seller as a part of the sale. The commission a seller was offering a buyer's broker was displayed for agents to see in the multiple listing service, or what we call as the MLS, where listings were entered for the public to view. This signaled to buyer's agents which homes were offering a commission to a buyer's agent, and as agent, we then let our buyers know which portion of the commission they owed us was being offered by the seller. The NAR settlement changes the fact that those commissions can no longer be displayed on the MLS. Sellers are still able to offer compensation to a buyer's broker, and they can also be negotiated at the time of purchase. I hope all this information was helpful. But what I want to emphasize through this message is that your home search should start with selecting your agent before you ever step foot into a home. There are great professionals out there to guide you through the home buying process, and I hope that I can be that person for you. If you'd like to work with me or like to discuss things further, give me a call at 651-302-4812 or shoot me an email at Bryce, BRYCE, at brycerealestate.com. We'll see you then.